Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And, man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
You know, this is a big part of this offense, not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense horizontally. You've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Kentucky. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kurt.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So South Carolina's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They call the counter play here. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And that's a solid game. Here comes the up-tempo offense. looks right for a quick completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The important third down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. The punt team making their way on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to the left, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Number 5.
So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
14, South Carolina, 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Come to the line for second down and very short now.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has gotten going, and long last, it's another 1st and 10. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit.
Number 24 on the field goal.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he fields it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On first down, it's play action.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Throws a bullet to the right. Downfield and incomplete. complete. A fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fighting off the defender. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He's moving out of the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big
touchdown, South Carolina. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the returner is brought down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Powers through a tackle. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Now it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's Brown. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
It leads to second down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
The pass attempt falls incomplete.
Second down play coming up.
Second down.
Get set.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Fourth down.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down. We're going to throw it. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.